Okay. Oh man, live. I think we're on. Hello, North Dodge yogis. Let me know if anybody's joining. I think this will work. I feel like this is at a weird angle. Hello. Welcome. If anybody's joining tonight, welcome North Dodge yogis. Give a moment here for people to sign on. Hello. Oh, looks like we have a few. Hi, I'm Erica. Thank you for joining us tonight. Welcome to 6 o'clock. Good. Oh, good. Thank you for telling me, Mike. That's always a question if you can actually see me or not, and hear me, of course. So welcome again. Find yourself in a comfortable seated position to start. And I'll go through a little bit of tonight's yoga session. I'm kind of dark, it looks like. Of course, if you have any type of props, maybe some blocks or a book or something or a box, maybe a strap. This is just some type of luggage strap. It's like one of those things that goes around your luggage to mark your suitcase, I think. You can use anything or nothing, or even maybe like a TheraBand or something. We might use it a little bit here and there, but not necessary. And maybe a pillow to sit on to start. So let's just kind of ground in here. Again, thank you, North Dodge, for arranging this for us. I think everybody can use a little yoga in our time apart. So again, my name is Erica, and I'm happy to be leading us tonight. So let's just start in a comfortable seated position, starting to get grounded and centered into our space here and now. Maybe a cross-legged or hero's pose, sitting on your calves. And just start coming into the space, taking some deep breaths in and out through the nose to start. Maybe closing the eyes and just settling in. As you do that, I'll just explain a little bit. As you all know, music is kind of difficult to use during these sessions due to possible copyright issues and the video possibly blocking it out. So I have lost my drive in trying to figure out what exactly would work, so we'll just go without. So if you prefer music, you might want to start something on your end. And the nice part is you get to decide in this situation. So please go ahead and set yourself up for that. But that is why we're not using music. Maybe next time I might figure out how to do that. But we'll start with a simple breathing exercise where we inhale through the nose for 4 counts, and then hold at the top of the breath for 4 counts, and then we exhale with kind of pursed lips for a count of 8. So it helps us connect and calm the nervous system, and so hopefully. So we'll start with this, just so exhale all the air out to start. And then inhale for 1, 2, 3, 4. Hold 2, 3, 4, and then exhale 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I know it seems hard. Let's try it again. Inhale 2, 3, 4. Hold 2, 3, 4, and exhale 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Try on your own count. Hold 2, 3, 4. Exhale. One more time. Inhale for 4. Hold for 4. And then exhale 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good. Take a nice big inhale. And exhale. You can come back to that breath anytime. It's not just a yogi breath. It's a common breath I'm reading more about lately for general relaxation and even to control cravings or habits. Just say that. All right, let's roll onto hands and knees, tabletop position. Find a nice base, nice pull in the belly. Hands, wrists directly below the shoulders, and knees directly below the hips. Find a nice square here. Tuck in this belly. Oh, looks like I'm getting a helper. And we're coming in some cat-cows. We'll start loosening up that spine. So cow pose, send the belly toward the earth. Gaze goes up, hips go up, inhaling. And exhale, we're coming into cat pose, arching the spine up toward the sky, tucking the hips under, and dropping the head between the arms, between the biceps, and pressing the earth away, making space between the shoulder blades. Releasing the neck, dropping the head. And then we'll inhale. We'll start connecting the breath to the movement. Inhale, cow. And exhale, cat. A few more times. Inhale, cow. Exhale, cat. One more time. Inhale. And exhale. Beautiful. Let's reach the left arm up to the sky. Sweep it out to the side, up to the sky, twisting the spine, and then send it underneath the right arm, bringing the left shoulder all the way down to the mat. Left shoulder and left temple all the way down to the mat, starting to open the shoulder. Couple of breaths. Hips are still seeking the sky. And then come back to center. And we'll go the other side, right on the other side. Sweep the right arm up to the sky. And then send that underneath the supporting left arm, bringing the right shoulder all the way to the mat and the right temple, keeping those hips up to the sky. Opening the shoulder, stretching the back of the shoulder. And then come to center. And a few more cat-cows at your pace and your breath. Inhale, cow. And exhale, cat. Couple more times. And of course, during any of this practice, if any of it is uncomfortable, I am just here to lead us through some postures and some movements and the things that I like to do to loosen up and settle in. Let's lift up the hips to downward facing dog. Making the inverted V shape with the body. The legs will probably not be straight. The heels will probably not be reaching the earth yet. But we're reaching long. We're really focusing on the top of the body, the arms and shoulders, the torso. We're making a long line all the way from the hips all the way down to the fingertips. And maybe even trying to spread the weight onto the area of the hand where the fingertips, where the fingers connect onto the palm. So we're really trying to keep the weight out of these wrists when we're in down dog. But we're spreading spreading the fingers and spreading the toes. Maybe walk those legs out, bicycle them out, and trying to stretch the backs of the legs. Again, the heels will probably not touch. And the legs may or may not be straight. But the idea is to release the backs of the legs. Okay? All right, let's walk the feet all the way up to the hands and hang here in forward fold. We're releasing the spine, making space between the vertebrae. Nod the head yes and no, gently, to release the neck. And just really release the spine all the way over those thighs. The knees can be bent quite a bit. And walk both hands over to the right side. Getting a little length through the left side of the body. Staying in the forward fold. And then walk the hands over to the left. Folding to the left. Forward again, come to the front. And then roll up. Roll up nice and slow. Open up, Tadasana. Open those arms out to the side. Squeeze the shoulder blades together, opening the chest. Deep breaths in and out. In and out through the nose, or in through the nose and out the mouth. Let's bring the hands to heart center and focus on the toes, the feet. Ground into the earth. Rock back and forth on the feet. Feel the feet grounding in, connecting with the earth, connecting your body with the earth to eliminate the duality. We're not one or the other, we're all together. Lift the toes, flexing the toes to lift up toward you so that we can engage and activate the inner, the arches of the feet. And that we can engage these thighs, which then lifts the kneecaps. And it's just a good way. And then release the toes, rock back and forth. Good. And let's sweep the arms out and up overhead, inhaling. And exhale, swan dive, leading with the chest, sending the hands out to the side and back, a forward fold. Then inhale, halfway lift, where the spine is parallel to the mat. Holding here, taking a breath. Feet, the hands can be on the shin, thighs, or the mat or a block in front of you. Relax here, and forward fold. Exhale. Inhale, halfway lift. And exhale, step back with the right foot. Step the right foot back. And we'll plant the foot, so we're coming into warrior one. So the back foot is forward 45 degrees. Ground in and reach up, warrior one. Front leg is bent 90 degrees ish. The idea is this knee is directly over the ankle. sinking in. Hips are square to the front. Reaching up with the arms, biceps by the ears, but dropping the elbow or the shoulders down. Ground in here. This is warrior one. Engage this glute. This is the back leg glute. It helps stretch the back leg hip flexor. Get some strength here, building some heat in these thighs. And then bring the hands down in front, around the front foot, and step back to down dog. Nice. And bring the right leg forward. Plant the back foot, and sweep up warrior one. Sinking in, building some heat. I'm building some heat anyway. Find your strength. Warrior poses are strength, not fighting, but for strength. Breathe deep. Again, this back foot is about 45 degrees. Hips are square to the front, sinking into the front leg. The front knee is it's not sinking into the inside line here. It's going out toward the pinky toe side, if anything, but pretty much in line, okay? And let's bring those hands down, step back, down dog. All right, let's come back down to the floor here for a quick child's pose. Come on the knees, open those knees out to the side, bring the toes together in the back, and bring the hips back to the heels. Sink in a child's pose. One more catch your breath step here. Forehead rests on the mat. And stretch those fingertips long, stretching the sides of the body, sinking in. Beautiful. And then come up to hands and knees. Lift the hips, down dog. Walk the hands, feet forward to the hands. Hang here, exhale. And then inhale, roll on up. Nice and slow. I feel like I'm kind of in the dark here. I wonder if I need a light in front. But we'll see. Come with me here. We're gonna go on. So we're gonna do some sun salutations. This is my version of a sun B. So might be a little bit different. Is everybody still okay? It might be a little bit different than usual. But that's where we add in, so sun salutation, where we add in the warrior ones. So basically anytime we're stepping one leg front, behind or up, and we're gonna sweep up to a warrior one, okay? And we're gonna start in chair. Sink into chair. Inhale. And then exhale, fold forward. Inhale, halfway lift. And then exhale, plant the hands, step back with the right foot. Plant the foot for warrior one, sweep on up. Inhale. And exhale, hands down. Step back to plank. Inhale here. Exhale, chaturanga, come all the way down to the mat. Or halfway lift, or halfway to chaturanga, crocodile pose. Inhale, upward facing dog. And then exhale, roll over those legs into down dog. Bring the right foot forward between the hands. Plant the back foot, sweep up, warrior one. And then exhale, hands down, low lunge, pause. Inhale, step forward with the back foot to halfway lift. And then exhale, forward fold. Inhale, sweep up to chair. And then exhale, straighten the legs, come on up. Samastitihi. Raise that. Inhale to chair, or sink into chair. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. And exhale, step back with the left foot. Turn the heel down 45 degrees. Sweep up, warrior one. And exhale, hands down. Step back to plank. And lower halfway, chaturanga. Inhale, rolling forward to upward facing dog. And then exhale, roll over the hands, down dog. Inhale, bring the left foot forward, plant the back foot. Inhale, sweep up, warrior one. Exhale, hands down, lift the back heel, low lunge, pause. Inhale, step that back foot forward, halfway lift. Inhaling, and then exhale, fold forward. Inhale, sweep up to chair. And then exhale, straighten the legs, Samastitihi. Do that one more time each side. Sink to chair. Exhale, fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, step back right. Plant the back foot, sweep up, warrior one. Exhale, hands down, lift the back foot. Step back to plank, maybe hover that back leg. Just lifting it, keeping it lifted off the mat. Lower down to chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog. And exhale, down dog. Reach the, step the right foot forward. Plant the back foot, warrior one. Exhale, hands down, pause, low lunge. Inhale, step forward. You're in halfway lift. And exhale, fold. Inhale, sweep the arms up, sink into chair. And exhale, straighten the legs, Samastitihi. Other side. Inhale up. Exhale, fold. Inhale, halfway lift. And exhale, step back with the left foot. Turn the heel down, sweep up, warrior one. And exhale, hands down. Step back to plank. Lower halfway down with the elbows tucked into the ribs. Inhale, upward facing dog. And exhale, down dog. Bring the left foot forward between the hands. Plant the back foot, sweep up, warrior one. Exhale, hands down, pause, lift the back foot, heel. Step the back foot forward, fold. We're in halfway lift. And then exhale and fold. Inhale, sweep up to chair. And exhale, straighten the legs, Samastitihi. Whew. Beautiful. Hopefully you're building a little heat like I am. Everybody's still okay? All right. We're going to sweep the arms out and up overhead. Reach high. Touching the palms touch. And then reach, drop both hands over to the right. Sending the hips over to the left. Opening the left side of the body. But not just sinking in, but using the abs to keep a good posture here. Not just falling into this, but nice and strong. Reach up, other side, over to the left. Send the hips out to the right. Opening under those arms. Hands between the biceps. And drop the hands to the side. We're going to sweep the arms out and up overhead and fold forward. I'm going to try a little lamp over here. I'm not sure if you can see me. So just hang forward. I feel like I'm being in the shadow. Hang forward, release the spine. Hang on here. Might help a little. Okay. And then halfway lift up to gaze pose. And then step back with the right foot. Right foot back. Come up to high lunge. So we keep the back heel lifted. Sweep up, high lunge. Biceps by the ears. Breathe. We'll do a little series here, a little twisting lunge series. Hands to heart center. Keep the torso tall. Turn to the left. So I hope, again, that this is this is mirroring properly. So turning toward whichever leg you have in front. It's my left, okay? Twisting, open the arms front to back. And then wrap the hands around the hips and really sink into that front leg. Gaze goes behind. Yeah. And then open, come back forward, and hands down, low lunge, step back, down dog. Bring the right foot forward. We'll go to the other side. Keep the back heel lifted. Sweep the arms up overhead, biceps by the ears, drop the shoulders. Find your strength. And bring the hands to heart center, keeping the spine tall, and just twist right over to the right. Open the arms front to back, over the legs, sinking into the front legs. Wrap the hands around the hips. Really bringing those shoulders front to back. And then come forward, hands down. Step back to down dog. Hang out here. I'm getting warm, I hope you are. We're in down dog, we're gonna come into another lunge. So bring the left foot forward. Left foot forward between the hands. Sweep up, high lunge. Sinking into the front. Strong straight back leg. And bring the hands to the heart center again. This time we're bringing the torso forward, 45 degrees. And we're going to twist. Twist that right elbow to the left knee, left thigh. Stacking the shoulders, elbows, forearms. Forearms are in a long line. We're pressing into the palms to get that nice twist. Strong legs. Keep breathing. I know we're all twisted up. And then come forward, hands down, press back down dog. A couple deep breaths here. And then bring the right leg forward between the hands. Come up, high lunge. And we'll switch sides, settle in, find your balance, find your base. Bring the hands to the heart center. Maybe I'll come forward and then lean forward. The torso forward, about 45 degrees. Twist that left elbow over to connect with the right front leg. And press into the arms, press into the palms. Stacking the shoulders. We're stacking the shoulders and the elbows, the forearms. Sinking into the legs. Okay, come forward, hands down, step back to down dog. Stay here in down dog, or take a rest in child's pose, or come with me on a little vinyasa. That's what we call the vinyasa. You can take this for a little heat building anytime. We're in down dog. We inhale to plank. Exhale, chaturanga, this halfway crocodile pose. Inhale to upward facing dog. And exhale, down dog. Everybody meets in down dog. Spread the fingers and the toes. Take a couple deep breaths. And then we're going to sweep the right leg up to the sky, way up. Open the hip. So we're sending the right hip toward the sky, stacking the hips. Bend the knee. So the right foot comes toward the hips. The shoulders stay square, both facing the square to the front. We're opening the hip, and a little twist. Stretch in the spine. And then square off the hips, bring the right foot forward. Ooh. And then sweep up to warrior two. So we bring that left arm forward and up and over and back. Then we find our warrior two. So the back foot is at 45 degrees or parallel to the back of the mat. And we're sinking back in just like the warrior one, except our hips are open to the side. Okay. Arms go front to back, over the legs. Hips are tucked under, so we're in one line. Gaze goes forward over the front fingertips. Find your strength. Whew. And then we're going to reach forward and bring that front arm up overhead, straight overhead, reaching back, reverse warrior. The back arm can reach down toward the calf, rest on the thigh, or it can wrap around and actually touch this inside the crease of the front leg. Really opening up, sinking. Whew. Keep breathing. Beautiful, come back, warrior two. And then we're gonna rotate the whole upper body over into side angle, extended side angle. Right arm comes down, elbow touches, connects with that front right knee, or reaches down in front of the foot. But the important part is this big long line, all the way from the top fingertips, all the way down to the heel, way down there. Stay here, or maybe bind this. If you're familiar with this, you take the top arm, reach it behind the hips, behind you. The front arm comes underneath, and you might want your strap or a scarf or anything. Hold it in the top arm, reaching underneath, and just kind of grab onto that strap, or maybe even the fingers. Whew. Sinking. Oh yeah, ouch. Oh. Here's my little buddy. You're in a bad spot there, dude. Okay, come on up. Warrior two, straighten the front leg, reach forward, send the hips behind, and rotate the whole upper body to a triangle pose. We're coming in triangle. Oh, so we're stacking the arms, 6 o'clock and 12 o'clock, the shoulders stacked, and the hips are again in the plane of the legs. Yeah. Maybe open the chest a little bit. Maybe send that the upper arm back a little bit. Open your chest. Don't lose your posture here, though. Beautiful. All right, bend the front leg, sweep up, warrior two, and then cartwheel the hands down. Plant them in front, step back, down dog. Take a breath here, take a break, or come with me on the vinyasa. Forward, inhale, forward to plank. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog. And exhale, down dog. Ooh, all right. We're gonna sweep the left leg up to the sky. Sweep it up, way, way, way up. Way up there, open the hip. So sending the left hip toward the sky. Bending the leg open, drop the foot toward the hips. Shoulders are square to front. Spreading those fingers still. The weight toward the top of the palm rather than the wrist. And then square off the hip. Bring the left foot forward. Plant the back foot at 45 degrees and sweep the front arm to the front, up and back, and find yourself in your warrior two. Sinking in. Watch the front knee. We're just not coming into the inside here. We're coming out toward the pinky toe, if anything. Really opening the hips. Gives us the stability. Hold on here. Ooh. Find it. Engage the whole base. The glutes, the calves. Find your balance and your peace. We're going to reach forward and send that front arm up overhead, reaching over, reverse warrior. Don't forget to keep this leg sinking into the front leg. Maybe wrap the back arm around to the front thigh. And the gaze goes up to the hands, sinking in the front leg. Oh. And then come forward to extended side angle. Right arm is with the front leg. Maybe the hand is on the inside of the foot, and the front arm comes up overhead bicep by that ear. And you're making that long line, extended angle. And then maybe bind this. Stay here or bind. Reaching the front arm up over and back. And the left one comes underneath. The shoulder really gets nice and tight with the inner thigh. And your shoulders are stacked. Oh. Yeah, thighs, hello. Okay. Come on up, warrior two. Straighten the front leg. Straight, reach forward, and then rotate the whole upper body to triangle pose. So I hope from your angle you can see that I'm all in one plane. And we're opening up. Maybe send that upper arm back a little bit. Open the chest. Oh, beautiful. And then let's see. What do we do? Bend the front leg. Go back to warrior two. One breath here. And then cartwheel those hands down in front. Step back to down dog. Now, if you're not warm enough, come with me on the vinyasa. Inhale to plank. Exhale, chaturanga. Halfway. Inhale to upward facing dog. And exhale, down dog. Take a breath here. Oh, yeah. Okay. Let's walk the hands up. Sorry, the feet up to the hands. And come into a squat. Squat. We'll send those legs out to the side, the knees out to the side. Your hips just come down as close to the mat as you can. You can sit on a mat, a block or something too. The idea is that the feet are flat on the mat. Whew, I am sweating. And hands to prayer, heart center. Maybe open up those legs a little bit. Just opening the hips a little more here. Find your balance. Then we're going to come into an arm balance. Since we've been doing some leg strengtheners. We're going to try some crow for an arm balance, okay? So, if you don't want to, that is fine. But come with me to crow. We'll have a couple passes at this, okay? So, the legs are still wide. Plant the hands in front of you. Maybe like a hand width in front of your face. But we're going to make a shelf with the triceps for our knees. So the bent part of our knees resting on that tricep, and we're going to place the weight. We're going to balance on the arms on those triceps. Just come forward a little bit. Maybe just lift the toes just a little bit, or maybe find your full crow. You're going to use your abs a lot. Okay? Full crow. If you're balanced on this shelf that you made with your arms, bent about 90 degrees, you're going to bring the toes together, engage the abs, engage the inner thighs, gaze goes straight down, find your balance. Oh, and then maybe rock back, okay? Try that again, if you like. It's kind of hard on the wrists, but get one more little pass at it. Try it out. Here we go. Forward, lean forward. Okay. Balance one more time. Ooh. Try it. And then, when you're balanced, you come out of it, you shoot back. Come into upward dog and down dog. Oh, okay. Let's walk those hands forward and just hang the wrists. I know we did a little bit of wrist stuff, so give those wrists a little love. Gently press back. Everybody okay? Okay. Gently press it back. And then we'll find ourselves in down dog. All right, down dog. Sweep the right leg up to the sky. Bring that right foot on the right outside of the right hand. We're coming into lizard pose. Lizard here, so find your sweet spot. Back leg can be up or down. And you can come all the way down to the mat. Maybe you're way up here on a block. Get a couple of breaths here. And then if you're feeling it tonight, after that wrist exercise, I'm not sure, if you want to come with me to the flying man or one of the Kundianasana poses, we're going to send this right shoulder underneath. This right foot is way up here past the hand. Send the shoulder underneath this thigh, under the knee, under the thigh. Bring it on toward the outside or right behind the foot. Connect the left arm to the chest. And we're coming into this balance, this forward balance on our arms again. We're on this shelf we're making with our arms, okay? And start walking the front foot out. And we're balancing on the arms. Oh, building some heat, some balance, some arm strength. And then come out of that. Oh, come back, press back to child's pose. And then down dog. And we'll go on the other side. Sweep the left leg up to the sky. Bring that foot to the outside of the left foot and hand. And get a nice stretch here first. Maybe you're up high. Maybe you're way down here. This leg can roll open to the outside of that front foot. Oh, dude, you're right in my way, man. Okay. And if you want to stretch here, stay there. Use a block or a pillow or something if you want, or come with me to the flying man pose. Okay, so we're coming forward. We're in lizard. Send that front elbow underneath the leg, the front leg. Walk the hand behind the foot. Connect the right tricep to the chest, right into the ribs, and start leaning forward. Open, little balance here. Oh, it's really hard on a lot of padding, too. I've got 2 mats and carpet. Oh, and then come out of that. Come back to child's pose. I don't know about you guys, but I got some heat. Oh, catch your breath. Let's come on to a hero's pose. Sitting with bent legs, if it's comfortable for you, of course. Sit back on the heels and just start. I need to catch my breath, so hope you do too. Let's see if everybody's doing okay here. Oh, hello everyone. Hope you're getting sweaty with me. All right, we're sitting back in hero's pose. I'm gonna start bringing your breath back down. I was pretty hot there. And we're gonna come into a camel pose. So come up standing on your knees. We're making a long line all the way from those knees all the way up to the crown of the head, okay? Long spine here. Tall spine, reaching up. And I like to start with my heels, my ankles bent, so my feet flexed and kind of up on my toes. And we're just gonna gently start pressing back. Again, this is camel pose. So we'll put the hands on the hips, but the feet can be, the tops of the feet can be on the mat, or you can be on your toes. And we're just going to start gently pressing forward with the hips. This is a huge chest opener and back bend, okay? It's pretty intense, so don't worry if you don't want to go much further than this, okay? So, open up, bringing the shoulder blades together, the elbows kind of coming together. The hands are on the hips. It could be like in a pocket, like in your pocket, or they can be stretched up. Sometimes I like to use the fingertips up toward up toward the shoulders for an extra stretch of the forearm. But I feel like I just got a lot of that, so take your pick, okay? So we're keeping this tall spine, so we're not leaning back, but we're pressing open and opening the chest. Drop the head back very gently. You can even use your shoulders as kind of a pillow for your head, but it's really important that to get into this pose properly is to keep the hips forward. And the knees are directly below the hips. So we're not way out here. This will really crunch your back if you're coming back, leaning back. We want the knees directly below the hips. And then reach back, maybe grabbing those ankles or heels, and opening the chest. Drop the head, and just find your peace here. I know it's kind of hard. If you're out of breath like me, this is really uncomfortable. Probably shouldn't have done it quite so soon. But I think we'll be okay. Open up the chest. Open up the neck. Opening the neck chakra. Ooh. And then come back nice and gentle. And maybe one more pass at that. Maybe try with your heels, with your ankles straight, so that the tops of your feet are actually touching the mat. Or maybe just back again. Maybe just a little bit. One more time. Camel pose. Again, keeping this front body just as if you're right up to a wall. So you're keeping this whole thing connected to the wall of your hips, connected to the wall that your knees are connected to. And then you're leaning back. Oh. Okay. Come back forward. Sit back on the heels. And gently reach forward into a child's pose. Open the knees out wide and reach forward, extended child's pose. Forehead on the mat if you like. And we're just stretching out that spine. Oh, that feels good. Okay, come on up. Swing the feet out front. We're in a staff pose. So just sitting evenly on both sit bones, sending the legs out front. Centering, and we'll do another little twist here. So bend the right knee, bring the right leg in to the inner thigh. It's bringing that heel all the way close to the hips. And then cross it over. And then just twist toward the right leg. Twist the whole body toward the right leg. And twist out of the thoracic spine, not really out of the hips, but really pay attention to where the stretch is coming from. You can hug that knee, or you can bring the arm up and to the outside. Important to use the back arm as a kind of a kickstand. Really extend the spine up, pressing up, hugging and twisting. The spine, we really want this tall spine reaching straight up to the sky, out of the crown of the head. So that's why this back arm is really nice to kind of press it open. Open the chest, bring the shoulder back. Gaze goes behind, so we get a full spinal twist. There we go. And then slowly come to the front. Uncross the leg, and then open that, we'll just go on the other side. Run out of time. Bend the left leg. Bring that foot close to the hip. Cross it over. And then twist to the left. Hugging the arm. Sending that elbow around the knee. Twist to the back. So we're really twisting, making space between the cartilage and the muscles of the spine. Because we can't really stretch the spine long, so we have to twist it to make it supple and give it some space and to open up the channels for all the blood and nutrients and energy and oxygen and everything that it needs. That's why we do twists, if anybody wanted to know. Really press up from the back. Good spinal twist, open the shoulder back. Keep breathing. Good. Come forward. What else? And then let's open the hips again here. Coming into a butterfly pose, Baddha Konasana. So bending the knees, opening the knees out to the side, bringing the soles of the feet together and as close up into to the body as you can. And open the feet up, so we don't really have to clench it, clench the toes together, but we can open them up, kind of open like a book. You can hold underneath, but the idea is to try to get those knees down toward the earth, really opening the hips. Start with a tall spine, reaching up, inhale, and then exhale, just reach forward, maybe pressing the calves and the knees down with the elbows, leaning forward, and then maybe dropping the head to release the neck, the back of the neck. You feel that? That's good. Breathe into it. Beautiful. Come on up. And send the legs out long. And we're going to come back and come down on the back. Come on and lay down flat on your back. Do some reclined postures. I hope you can still see me. So we're going to bring, we didn't do this standing, so I'm going to do it now on the mat. So bring the right leg up to the sky. And just kind of pull it towards your nose a little bit, just to stretch it again here. And you might want your strap for this. So we're going to do the reclined kind of dancing Shiva reclined, basically. So we got the leg up in front. Maybe use the strap or hold onto the toe or the foot. And we're going to open it to the side. Sorry, the left leg is extended long. And we're just going to open that right leg all the way straight out to the right side, as straight out as you can get it. So we're basically, sometimes we do this standing, but you're sending that leg out as if you're on the mat. You're sending the leg out to the side, straight out, maybe holding onto the toe or the whole foot. Okay? And if you engage the glute of that right leg, it might help open up the inner thigh a little bit. The cool thing that happens when we flex certain muscles, the opposite can release a little bit. And then bring that foot forward, up to the sky again, and send it long. We'll do the twist in a little bit. Other leg. So down on the mat, bring the left leg up to the sky. Give it a little tug in, just to stretch the back here again. And then send it straight out to the left. I don't know if you can see me. Straight out to the left, holding the foot, the whole foot, the big toe, or using the strap. I have no idea if you can see me. I don't really want to face my legs toward the camera, if you know what I mean, right? So, I'm trying to demonstrate. Okay. Ooh, yeah. Opening that inner thigh, and then bring it up and release. We'll do the twist after this. So we're back on our leg, on our back, and we're gonna hug the knees in to the chest. And then we're just gonna roll both legs over to one side or the other. I'm starting on my left. And adjust your spine so you feel like you really have a nice long line here. Sometimes I feel like it doesn't really line up. So we got a spinal twist here. One more spinal twist. Open the arms to the side. Maybe extend the top leg out. But be careful again here to twist from the spine, not the hips, if that makes sense. We're trying not to yank on those hips. They're kind of sensitive. We're trying to twist from the middle of the spine here. Open the arms front to back, and then the gaze goes to the right. If your legs are to the left, your gaze goes to the right, so kind of behind you. And that engages the full spine for a full spinal twist. Both shoulders are still on the mat. Nice. Okay, let's gently roll over to the other side. Maybe give yourself a little hug first. Give your legs a little hug, those knees into the chest. And then gently roll both knees bent over to the right side, or the opposite side of where you went before. For a spinal twist. This is Emmett. Relax into this. Spinal twists are really, really relaxing. Maybe open that, extend the leg, the top leg, and maybe look behind. And then come to the center. And we're going to do our little inversion, or ending inversion here. So lift the legs straight up to the sky. Both legs up to the sky. Maybe, okay, just seeing who's on here. Maybe putting a block or a pillow or something under your hips. And if you are familiar with the shoulder stand, you can go into the shoulder stand. We often end in inversions. So just hang out here. Let your body enjoy a different view. Different view, right? So you're here in waterfall pose, or legs up the wall if you're resting your hips on the mat or a pillow or a block. Or you can come into shoulder stand. Please be careful with this. Only do this if you're familiar with this. You're on your shoulders. Your body is a little bit of a banana shape. Your shoulders are tucked under, and your weight is on the triceps. And if you are familiar with this, go into plow pose, bringing the feet above the head, all the way to the mat. Do not look side to side when you're in this pose. It can be uncomfortable for the neck. And then slowly roll on down. Nice and slow and controlled. Bring the legs out long, way long. And we're going to come into a Shavasana. Just a couple minutes to let the energy that we created to soak into the body and heal. So if you want to turn some lights down or get a blanket, We just have a couple minutes here. Start letting go of the breath. Just relax all the way into the earth. Let the earth support every part of the body, and just let it sink in. A little progressive relaxation. How about tighten up the face muscles? Inhale, and then exhale, just relax. Go on down to the arms and the hands. Inhaling, tightening up, making fists. Inhale, and then exhale, release it all. Start with the belly and the torso, a little tightness. Tighten up, inhale, and then exhale, release. And all the way down into the legs and the feet. Give a little flex, tighten it all up. Inhale, and release. And just a moment of silence. I don't know if you all can hear the thunder. And then slowly come back into the space, moving the body, taking a deeper breath. Roll onto the right side, or any side. Curl up a little bit into a bit of a fetal position. And then slowly make your way to a seated position for a last moment of reflection. Bring the hands to heart center once you're in that seated position as a symbol of gratitude and of connection, connecting the different sides of the body, the body to the heart and the mind, and connection to each other. Even though we cannot be in the same room, I'm sure we can all feel the energy that we've all created today. And I graciously thank you for practicing with me tonight, and everyone. I will hope to see you all soon in person. Namaste. Have a great night, everyone. If you have any questions or comments, please feel free to share either directly with me or with North Dodge. I'm very open to suggestions, what you like, don't like, what works, or doesn't. Okay. Good night. Namaste.